Sorry. Hello. How are you doing? Oh man, I'm exactly the same, except I would say like really tired as opposed to a bit tired. Not if you're being, what's the word? Like, putting on a brave face. You can tell me if you're red.
It's go time.
Oh man, so we had this event today that I had to go to for work, and I was the person in charge of like clicking through the PowerPoint, and I had to, yeah. Well, we like this is our awards event or whatever, and I like so we had a PowerPoint, and I was the person that we designated to click through the PowerPoint, but not on the PC, like with a clicker. I had to get a clicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Alice's body. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight.
You're welcome.
Thanks everyone for watching. We are here today with Penguin and DovahChief, fighting it out in a first to 10 in the Boob Dome. Looking at the stream, you will see Booburn as Bison in his full glory.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Let me check that out. I don't have the stream open.
I will
Get
just
this.
post the link because in the first couple minutes nobody's watching.
Let me give this B-boy up. Keep saying ads for this stupid Good Omens series. I bet that shit is terrible.
I watched it. And
Did you?
I did.
It
was a little bit. I don't know about it.
Is that like you didn't trace that drawing?
I might have a little bit.
It's
No,
still pretty great.
I mean, I didn't trace it, but I took the picture of like a bison thing and I like drew it basically exactly the way that it is.
Yeah, but it's that like that's still.
I
Pretty
don't
impressive.
actually
Like,
know
people, if
how
someone
you
can
would...
draw something. No, I don't know how you do that either.
Right. I mean, I have literally no idea how these programs work.
Yo, why isn't it a functionality that you could have like a translucent page on top of
I think
another
that
page?
there is there is
Probably.
functionality like that, but
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, DovahChief has to accept my.
The fire.
Oh,
the
he said,
fireball
"Oh, I'm
looks
sorry, I
great.
forgot. I need to plug my Ethernet in."
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is the
That's
perfect
good.
time for Allison to tell us his story. Allison, tell us your story.
Oh, you put me on the spot. No,
Let's turn down the music a little bit.
yesterday, this story you've set this up as though it has anything to do with anything. I'm tired, and the reason I'm tired is because yesterday I realized that I had left the PowerPoint clicker at work, and I needed it because we were going to London today. So this morning I had to wake up at
And
an
you were
hour
the
and a half.
designated
I was
PowerPoint
the
clicker.
designated PowerPoint clicker person, so this morning I had to get up an hour and a half extra early so I could go into the office before anyone else was even stirring in their beds.
Wow.
And I had to go into the office, grab the PowerPoint clicker, and then I could come home so I could catch the train in time to do the PowerPoint. But you know what?
What?
You know what?
What?
The PowerPoint went great. So in a way, it all worked out for the best.
It went
but
great. And it was
I am
all
gonna
thanks to you.
Mainly me, yeah.
All right,
Pretty much.
let's get it started. We heard all about the bizarre adventures of Allison's body as the designated PowerPoint clicker hero.
Oh, I like it. Like the game.
Yes. Yes. Your life is basically like an AFK clicker, but you were like clicker guy
Yeah.
behind the scenes. All right,
Pretty
let's get into
cool.
it. Who do you think will win, Allison?
I don't want to say.
You gotta say.
I don't want to. I
Okay.
think that Penguin is going to take it. Who do you think is going to win?
I
Be honest.
think, if I'm honest, I mean, I'm rooting for DovahChief because he uses Chun-Li.
You're rooting for him.
I know.
Wow.
He's using Chun-Li.
So, Chun-Li,
Oh,
who
he's dope.
cares? You don't even play Chun. You don't
Chun-Li
even
was my original main. Not
Yeah,
that I can play her after they
when you're-
nerfed the
You're
instant
in
airlines.
tier hole. Yeah,
Hey man, that's my playstyle. My playstyle is high
No.
tier.
That's true. Whereas
Alright.
I always play
Yeah.
honest low tiers.
It's true. Especially the honest ones. Purely
exactly.
neutral focused. What is going on?
Well, I've just been in fast motion for the last. Oh, Penguin isn't playing.
Penguin?
This is early to tilt.
Penguin says,
So-
I have a problem.
It
Penguin
looks
says,
like he has a problem.
You know, you are right. That would be very early.
I'm
Just get hit
sensing a
once and he's
problem
like,
on his
"Bug."
side. You know what is not a problem though? This costume. This is a great costume. Which
Yeah.
is a problem actually, thinking about it, because it directly.
Okay, what is the
contributes to
problem, Allison?
Well, it's just.
Which
Wait,
incidentally is also my question to Penguin.
yeah, no. The problem is that he because there's a rule that you're meant to use the worst costume.
What? Sorry?
Right? There's one of the fuck off. One of the rules is that you were meant to pick the worst costume. You know, one of those.
Well, no,
rules
the
that no one
first person
observes
with the
at all.
worst costume gets a shout out, which I never forget to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's one of the many rules that suck, as
we're
opposed to my rule, which is really good.
Really good. All right, we're gonna restart. Dovah's just gonna kill Penguin, and we're just gonna redo it.
So we're just gonna do some sick combo practice.
Show us your shit. I mean, now he's on the spot, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
actually
gotta
like
come
not
up with
killing him the
something
fastest
fucking
way. He was
cool.
just trying to go for the swag combo.
Ooh, no, that was not a great combo.
You gotta use the V skill to do the jump in, so that
Yeah,
you get
that's-
the V meter.
Oh, he did get a PP, so
Did get a
pretty
PP.
happy
It's
with
true.
that. Even if it
That
was
counts
an
for something.
illegitimate PP, something I feel like you.
I'll
probably
take the
hear a
PP
lot.
where I can get it.
That's what your wife said to her personal trainer.
Huh? I like the personal trainer thing. It really implies that I have money for this kind of thing. He said that I pay for it. Like, wait,
we've
what?
already discussed this.
How? But wait,
It's-
how expensive is a personal trainer? I don't even know.
No, he's free because he's not a real personal trainer.
Oh, right. So, okay, so yeah, that's
How
right. Because
expensive
I'm
is a real
but am I
personal trainer?
am in this situation? Am I a willing or an unwilling cuckold? That's the real question. Like,
You
is it my
probably, like,
thing?
resent it a little bit, but like, it, you know.
Isn't
you're
that
still
part of the
probably horny.
fetish? If we're being honest.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I would imagine.
If it's not part of your thing, then I mean, then it just kind of sucks.
Yeah, for real. I think in that case you're just being cheated on, right?
Right. Exactly. But I think that is the original meaning of the word.
Yeah, I guess in the original sort of usage of the term.
It is in fact Booburn's face. I will just make it bigger so everyone can enjoy properly. Genius level masterpiece. Look at this.
It's pretty good, I'll admit.
Look at his, like, I wanted to put the hat on him as well.
But his hair.
Look at this hair.
there's
I
nothing
can't
you can
delete
do
that
to-
hair. Right? You
What
can't
the-
just delete that. That looks so, like, that is wild.
What was going on in the original image? Like, is he looking at something?
He's just looking at the camera, kind of.
Oh. Well, he isn't.
No. Yeah,
He's
he's kind of like
looking-
he's looking at the screen of his phone, I think. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, that makes sense.
Like trying to look fly.
Sure. What did we ever figure out what Penguin's issue was?
He said he needs to restart, so whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I ain't got anywhere to be.
It's totes fine. It's Friday night.
Yeah, none of us have anywhere to be.
I'm here. This is a social event,
Yeah, sure.
Right. right? People are
Uh-huh.
here. People are talking to us in the chat. I feel so validated in my life choices.
That's true. That is true. So
We
what
got-
do you think?
We got the Sakura theme from Puzzle Fighter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I really want Senza to get into the Hall of Fame because I think that would be a really great paint picture. You know, just for NCH.
Look at
lore.
how far we've come.
I know.
That's the first drawing.
Which one was the first one?
This one is the first one. The one I just did.
I'm not actually watching
The
this one.
Rickmeister one.
The Rickmeister. Oh yeah, you definitely have improved a lot.
Well, I did that one with the mouse, and I actually have a drawing tablet in my house.
Oh wow, that's fucking.
This is the second one. The
That sucks.
Kim
shit.
Precision one.
Kim Precision was pretty good. The Shock one and the Booburn one are easily the best, so I guess it does make sense.
I think actually, I mean, nobody knows him, right? Because he's Tekken, and I did the Tekken one only for. I think this one,
Right,
like the Heihachi one, is pretty okay.
It's not bad for sure. What was that guy's name? Kevin
Yeah.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. That's.
We
You're
remember.
right. The Shock one is dynamic.
The Shock one is just it's an excellent picture. It really with the Shock arm. That's the best part. For
I mean,
sure.
I could not do that, right? I mean,
You need to. I think you should like mirror the image and put it on stream next time and see if anyone notices.
I can actually do that right now.
Shock glass but reversed.
Oh wait, can't somehow. There's a
Oh.
way to do it. But yeah. Flip. I forget how to do it, but there is a way. Whatever. Oh, transform.
Why do I sound like a robot? If I do.
Boop. Shot glass was reversed. Go baby. It looks so much worse reversed. I don't know how that works. You know what I mean?
Yo, okay. Have you ever taken a picture of yourself, like your face?
Right.
Do you ever notice that, like, if you're looking in the preview thing and you're like, okay, this is my face, and then it takes a picture and it it's reversed just based on the fucking
Yeah,
because of your camera or whatever.
exactly.
You just look like 1,000 times worse, and then it doesn't make any sense.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's just not the way that you're used to. I mean, it's kind of mirror image, so you should be used to it, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's fucked up though. Like I really dislike photos in general.
Right.
And
You really
reflective
dislike photos in
surfaces.
general. Just photos are the worst.
Just photos of myself, obviously. I like photos. I mean, how could we live without the wonder of photography? But just, you know, any kind of imagery or reminder of my own visage is pretty rough. Hence why you do not see my picture in the Hall of Fame at this point in time.
Right, because of your distaste.
Exactly.
So.
My distaste. How does nuts taste? I don't know. That wasn't anything.
The boob one definitely needs some work. But I mean, the purpose of the original idea was that I would make terrible art, so I can't make it better, obviously now.
Yeah.
I gotta leave it as is. I'm gonna
I
send
know what
boob.
you
I'm
mean.
gonna send boob into this picture. Like,
You're kind of getting too good for your own good.
yeah, this wasn't the purpose. This is.
Did you watch the Devolver conference? Sorry, I'm just looking at my YouTube.
I didn't this time,
recommendations
but
now.
I did last time.
It's pretty good. This one, it's pretty weird, but it was pretty entertaining, and it also is pretty horny as well. So, if that's something you look for in an E3 conference,
I mean, is that what I look for in an industry? Obviously, yes.
yes. Also looking at my YouTube recommendations, they've released gameplay for Doom Eternal and Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm so excited for Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I mean
Silksong.
the Hollow Knight one looks kind of like the last one, but you're skinny now.
Okay. Well, you're not. I mean, you're not skinny. You're Hornet, obviously.
A skinny insect.
Yeah. Well, look.
What?
Hornet's sick though. No, I was laughing at Sansa's comment.
It's Penguin.
What is Penguin?
Where is Penguin? Is he running? Is he a coward?
I could see it actually. He's always trying to get out of things.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What are you
Penguin,
accusing him of?
I don't know. I'm just like pointing to the evidence of things that happened. I remember what happened the last time I commentated a Penguin. Thunderdome
A
match.
penguin, not specifically this penguin. A penguin.
I remember what happened when Penguin played against Azeran.
Well, I mean,
It was not pretty.
oh, Street Fighter 5 is dropping frames. He says. Weird.
I don't like this.
I'm not sure about this one.
I hope that it doesn't. I hope that this match doesn't get cancelled because, like, I put pants on to commentate and everything, so it's be a big waste of time, huh?
I'm gonna try again. You are on the list, CF Tony. Don't worry. You're actually in the highest bracket of chance to be drawn for the matches. Penguin is indeed pretty good at getting into the Thunderdome.
What book are you reading at the moment?
Me,
Yeah.
I am reading.
No, I'm asking chat actually.
Oh, you're
Chat,
asking? Oh, okay, all right. No, chat. What are you
tell
reading?
us what book you're reading.
Chat room.
In the meantime, you tell me. My second choice. Tell me what you're reading.
Okay, second choice. I'm reading a 90s young adult fantasy book in German to improve my skills.
Okay, that's the one acceptable reason for reading young adult.
I know.
fiction.
I know. I was like, okay, I have to add this part because it's pretty good. I mean, it's not very typically YA, I would say, because it's also
yeah.
from the 90s, right? So there wasn't
Right.
like the established tropes for that.
Sure. So it's not about like a bunch of teens that live in a dystopian
No,
city.
they're not in a maze of any sort. All right, let's see how it goes. Yeah, they're like, I mean, it's a fantasy world, and it's about an 18-year-old girl who is a necromancer.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her enemies are all the other necromancers in the world.
Of course.
All right.
Well, as much as I'd like to continue discussing this world,
Let's see if Penguin will be a man and just take these drop frames.
does he say it's still dropping frames?
No, I know. He said I would try one more time.
Okay, hopefully we're fine now. I'm sure.
Not dropping frames for me. That's fine.
He's playing though.
He's playing.
Oh, the counter hit just gets the Orochi because didn't have enough time to confirm it. Oh, and the wall jump is a real tricky thing for Karen, pretty much any character to deal with.
Really?
Well, the thing is that obviously she can either just back jump on neutral jump, or she can do the wall jump. So you do have to be a little bit kind of reactive rather than a lot of the time. I think, especially Penguin has talked about this before, but he considers AAs to be sort of a half predictive thing. So you have to be doing a little bit more work to predict it, I guess.
I mean, you have to basically, as soon as she jumps back, you have to take into account both options.
Yes, exactly. And the reaction has to come pretty much from when she jumps off the wall rather than when she jumps off the ground.
Right.
Which is a little bit different.
Yeah, you can't just preemptively move in for the anti-air.
Exactly.
We have to back off a little bit.
Also a little bit of an issue. It's slightly more difficult to anti-air, a bit like Ibuki's hard kick dash, but nice combo from Penguin after the dash up, but then nice wake up buttons from DovahChief. Going to be testing Penguin's meaties there with the light wake up with a quick rise rather.
I mean, Karen does have great meaties. I think she has a lot of setups that cover both rises.
She sort of, her knockdowns are so good that you basically just react, and it's a lot easier to react. Nice shimmy though, confirms.
Ooh. Yeah, I see.
He's going to take it to the corner here and not going to spend the bar just yet. Wake up from Dovah, but no punish on the slide.
That's funny.
So
I actually told Penguin
he's going to get the kill. No, he's not. Oh, he didn't have the bar, but back throw takes it. Whew.
There you go. I actually told Penguin before, you have to keep in mind that Dovah really, really, really loves doing EX SVK. Like, he will do it a lot.
Oh, he does the little trick there. The V skill at max range puts you just out of range to get poked by most things. So if you stick out that medium punch, you can usually get a good buffer. Unfortunately, just as I mentioned earlier about that V skill being difficult to anti-air, he misses the anti-air on it and gets punished.
Does an EX DP of his own?
Yeah, he's got to make that threat known. And this, I think, is quite a good strategy. Ilda's punish, yeah, nice. V skill -5, uncharged.
That was really close.
Oh, good jump there. Oh,
got the V trigger out. DovahChief.
This V trigger, I think, is really strong.
It is very useful.
Makes all of her pressure plus and can guard break, as you're about to see. And yep, that's going to be...
Oh, there it is. He loves doing that as well, actually. He does that like every time. I don't think he needed to spend the bar. He could just go for the heavy legs. It's about the same damage. Doesn't get quite the same knockdown. Nice.
That's going to be the first game. Yeah, that was nice anti-air there at the end.
That was close.
It was close, yeah. I don't think that's... Like, from what Penguin was saying before, he said he got 7-0'd by Dovah. Like, I wouldn't have thought that from that match.
Right, no. Definitely not. I mean, we've seen like 10-2s where it was very close the whole time.
That's
like
true.
in the matches.
Yeah, it can be that way. Oh, we've got the counter confirmed this time. He does get the combo.
Very good. And Penguin is so good when he is on point.
He really is. And I think he like always starts pretty on point. Right. And then just like, unfortunately,
he is. A lot of players get better as they go along. Penguin is usually not one of those players.
All the way, unfortunately. Nice confirm there.
Shot Blast, for example. Shot Blast is like extremely good at the end of the set.
Yeah.
Like after an hour of just...
I'd rather not compliment Shot Blast. And see, this time, Dovah does cancel into the V trigger and punishes Penguin for trying to... Yeah, nice overhead, and he's going to kill off this.
Oh, that was sick.
I like that. Even though he was only one hit away there, he still spends the bar just to get the guaranteed kill.
The online mix-ups, let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty online. But also, when you mix them up, I think that's the only justifiable time to do the kind of mix-up in that V trigger is when you've already got the hit. If they're on block, then it's no bueno.
Right. Oh, nice confirm from Dovah, actually. Dovah's light confirms are really on point.
They are, but like when you're doing on wake up, you're kind of expecting it already.
I guess so. True. He doesn't do
button,
like dash up, light kick, light punch, SBK.
No.
Like it's not
Oh,
quite
these
that
buttons are
godlike,
so
but
difficult.
that is hard.
But
Goichi
nice
gets it
combos
every
I
time
can
though. I
bring.
mean, come on.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, the buttons just
Oh!
walking into them. Yeah, of
That
course
was
it
so
is.
disrespect. Ah, there he is.
Oh my god, I love that though.
Whew.
Penguin decides not to spend the bar and he gets wake up buttoned again. What's he gonna do? He can't be reversal here, and they just get stabbed.
You're
That
fucked.
forward medium punch is really difficult to deal with, and that is going to be a good answer to what we were talking about earlier with that V skill. Even spaced, I think
Right.
Chun can challenge with the
Yeah,
stand medium punch.
I think
or
Chun-Li
forward
definitely
medium.
has the range to deal with it.
Yeah, she's one of the few characters that Karen doesn't really outpoke at all.
Yeah, she
Or
has
when
the
that's a-
back
Oh,
the back
very
medium
bad
punch for the
there
range
from Nova.
really quick. Man, I think Penguin got tilted that last round.
Yeah, he's not kind of making super great decisions here. No, David didn't decide to go for the very disrespectful.
I thought that he would because
Yeah, I
last
was
set
kinda
he
expecting.
definitely did like a
Oh my
couple
god, good
times.
interrupt there from Penguin who drops the combo. He's been dropping that a little bit recently. But another drop there from Dover.
Oh,
and Penguin drops
come on.
again. Oh no.
Oh no!
I don't know what's going on with him right now.
Nice safe punish from DovahChief. Just goes for it.
Yeah.
I think after that second round, I thought in my head as well, like this is the trigger, right? This is that he almost had it and then he just dropped it. No.
Yeah,
And he's gonna be telling himself like, oh, I should have expected that. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped the combo.
Yeah, no, it's just so easy to get tilted in fighting games. AAs is something Penguin really needs to make sure he's got on point, I think. He's dropped quite a few already, and Chun is a super easy character to AA. You really don't want to let the jump on you. Nice shimmy.
Definitely.
Gets the
That's
stun by spamming the
really
bar,
early after 15
and-
seconds.
Well, he goes for a little cheeky little reset there, but nothing. No bueno.
He's got the V trigger out.
And yeah, that's really good. I think it's really smart to just be reversal that V trigger because he's in such a plus position after.
Right. And he gets hit
That's
every
it,
time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing about this Chun V trigger. It seems like it's really easy to confirm even if the V trigger is the only thing that hits.
Yeah, but
So-
after he did it after the slide, right? And that, if a Chun-Li has V trigger 2 and slides, he's
my
gonna do
God,
it
and
every
the low
time.
confirm works. That was a nice comeback from Dover.
True, definitely nice. Went corner to corner. 100 to 0.
Penguin going for that V skill round start quite a lot, and it's not really doing anything.
No.
Oh, punish, nice.
All right,
Just
punish,
medium
let's go.
punch is good. I think you can probably get hard punch there, but no need to be going crazy about things. Yeah,
It
see
looks
those
like
big-
Penguin has regained some of his composure.
Yeah, no, he's definitely. Dover's actually pretty strong. I noticed this when I played him. Is pretty strong at recognizing when you do quick rise and just blocking rather than even going for meaty. Still, nice little delay there from Penguin. He waited for just a split second in case Dover was going to do EX bird kick, and he
Okay,
does.
okay.
He fakes it out this time.
Yes!
Interesting combo here. It's not quite going to be the stun, and he drops it. No,
Oh.
please, Penguin.
Oh,
I
no.
beg you. No, he's
Oh no! Oh
that would be the most tilting thing.
no! Oh, he's
He was
tilted
so
now.
close. And he was like one hit away from getting the stun.
Oh no!
That's one of the really difficult things about Karen as a character, I think, is that or not difficult, but one of the things you actually have to deliberately lab is her
Right.
corner damage combos are very different to her mid-screen damage combos.
Yeah.
And if you want to spend 2 bars, you have to do like quite a specific different thing, and if you do a regular combo, you can't spend 2 bars.
Right.
And you can
Would
leave
the
a lot of damage
optimal
on the table.
combo in the corner start with a crush counter?
No, I guess the optimal combo anywhere would start with a neutral jump now because they nerfed crush
Oh
counters.
right, yeah.
But the thing that you have to do with Karen is EX Orochi. Punish? No. Oh, there's no punish on that. Sorry. Rather than doing regular move. Anyway.
Nice anti.
Oh, good little interrupt there from Dover, and Dover's just looking a little bit too solid right now. Penguin's really struggling to kind of open him up
Oh,
consistently.
he's got him in
and
the
those
corner.
EX
Oh, gets hit by that
bird
again.
I mean, if I was Penguin right now, I'd be blocking every time I knock down Dover into
Yeah,
the corner. I
right.
feel like that is just
He's done it
Something you need to
basically
do.
every time he went into the corner.
good idea there from Penguin, finally kind of scoping that out. But Dover's sort of memeing a little bit with these instant
I don't
elbows.
think he's memeing. Dova has a couple of things he likes to do that are not very good, like that and like the overhead.
Oh boy, Penguin's definitely tilted now. You can
Woo!
feel it.
Swag
Don't
combo,
press.
let's go,
Okay,
baby.
pressed, but unfortunately still dropped the combo.
Oh,
Dover's going to get the kill off the punish. Dover's a little too solid for Penguin to get too much mileage off going for anything too crazy.
right. But on the other hand, right, like Dovah's like gimmicky things that he does, the overhead, the instant air legs at full
buttons.
screen range, right? I mean, it's not good, but it doesn't get him killed either.
No, yeah, and there's no reason why it necessarily would. Hey, I just remembered, in the Boob Dome, you can change character, right?
You can.
You're not character locked. I mean, that would be cool if Penguin had another character.
He's switched
This is
before and it
really
never
messed
goes
up.
well.
And the shimmy lands again, and
Okay,
this,
okay.
and
Oh,
no!
Doesn't
Please
take
don't
the
use this
bait,
round.
doesn't like get hit by the shimmy there. Oh no, you can't jump that. You just. Oh no, is this gonna be
Penguin.
another comeback?
I beg you.
Oh
do
no!
not
Oh
use
no!
This round.
Oh no!
Overhead somewhere.
Oh no!
Somewhere at this. No.
Oh
bad
shit!
move.
Oh!
Oh, finally gets under that crouch hard punch, or the regular hard punch rather, with the crouch medium kick. And oh, thank goodness, Karen does take that round. Penguin Karen. takes
Penguin
that round.
dancing. That's right, Rick.
And he finally got an anti-air. I'm happy. I'm happy about this. Nice punish on the sweep there. Chun's sweep wouldn't have punished at that range, but it just gets the big fierce. Probably still the nicest looking button in Street Fighter 5, in my opinion.
I also think.
Bad combo. He's gonna XTP. No, he didn't do it.
Oh, he didn't do it. He hasn't done it once.
No, maybe he's saving it.
He's saving it for sure.
Plus frames, but Penguin goes for a very cheeky little reset there.
No meanies from
More
Penguin.
wake up buttons from Dova. Again, it is difficult to consistently get that, but and he just goes for it that time. That was nice. It caught Dova trying to do something out of that.
Dova
But
loves
Penguin's
sliding.
just really struggling to kind of convincingly pressure, and that's partially Dova's done a good job of threatening on his own wake up, either
Right.
with quick rise buttons or EX, but Penguin still has to make his threat known. I think he should throw more. I always think of this, but I think he should throw more. Interrupt on the.
Oh, you want Bison to be a little bit smaller? All right, fine.
Yes, Penguin listening to the stream. Two throws. Tries to go for the shimmy, but Dova did not bite this time.
There
Overhead
you
comes
go.
out. Oh, the double overhead, too cheeky.
Here it comes.
It
Yes!
takes off. Finally.
Let's
No
go.
way there. And oh my god, how scary is Chun when she has a trigger? Even though this Chun currently does not. Good combo, he can't get a kill. And he doesn't even spend it. I think Penguin should spend more bar, or maybe on an EXDP right now? No. And good decision too. Oh, he goes through the fireballs again, but Dova standing at a good range. No, please.
Oh, that's it.
God.
5-0.
Why would you go for that?
Because whenever Penguin's a little bit tilted, if he's full screen and the round's almost over, he's gonna go for it.
Nuts. Nuts.
He does
It was
it
a good punish.
all
It
the
was a
time.
good punish from Dove. And you got to give him.
True, definitely true. I mean, if you go straight into the slide, some people just cannot punish it. And Dova shows that he can. Easy punish.
I still wouldn't expect this to be a 10-0.
I know.
It just
I
seems
mean,
like Penguin has like a mental block versus Dova.
whenever he gets close to winning,
Sweet.
something goes wrong.
Yeah, whenever he gets close to winning, he fucking leaves.
Slides under that. That was
That was
pretty
wrong.
sick, actually.
I mean, it wasn't the word for it.
Oh
it is.
no, you can't get hit by that. That is so slow.
Dova actually has not been threatening much.
What was that?
Thank you. Oh, he just gets hit by the B skill, and that's going to be a big punish. I will say this. I do think that Karen finds it a little bit difficult to anti-air Chun, especially at that kind of angle. Dova just jumped at because her crouch hard punch goes up pretty vertically. So, I guess you got that. But still, EXDP would work. Jump up with jab would work. Just simple stuff, I think.
Yep.
Trades on the wake up button there. Dova, nice anti-air. Very late on that back hard kick, but it worked.
Boys
You
woke.
see Penguin just didn't feel confident enough to anti-air there. Jumps back, crush counter, gets the V-skill conversion. And Dova is pretty good. I'll give him this as well.
Right.
He's pretty good. EXTP comes out at like blocking when he knows he should block
Right.
Although he did just try and press after that air leg, so maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, he presses on wake up because he knows that Penguin is missing some of his meaties in these situations, but he does intend to press when it's a really bad idea.
Nice anti-air on the neutral jump as well. Oh,
Ooh.
Penguin.
Okay. Oh no, he walked back into it. He had the shimmy all set up in his mind.
It hurts.
He
did.
He was out of range of it, right? And then it had already started, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna move back in and complete this shimmy."
It's easily done to do that, but unfortunate.
We have definitely seen it before in this series of first attempts.
Penguin going down 6-0 here. Dovah looking very confident. We haven't really talked so much about Dovah's game as such. I mean, he's got the buttons, and he has a good.
Ooh, press on there. No confirm.
Denies anti-air, and he hasn't really needed to go too much in the way of kind of throw baits or advanced defense techniques, because he's doing a pretty good job of just like defending and getting a lot of damage off that.
Right.
Playing pretty disrespectful.
And Dovah hasn't even really been doing Chun's BMBs into Oki or anything. He's just winning the neutral all the time. Winning the pressure situations as well. Knows when to slide. Penguin loves walking back and forth, getting hit by lows.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like Penguin is trying to play a bit too kind of clever. A little bit.
You know what's also funny? I just thought of this, right? Penguin is like, when he's pressuring DovahChief, he keeps walking back and forth, like the pressure to fake out the throw, right? Has he thrown him more than twice?
He doesn't throw enough. I keep telling him this.
He hasn't thrown more than twice this whole set, I think.
He threw twice in a row.
Yeah. To win like a round.
That was really great. But to be fair, in the first few games, he did land a lot of shimmies on Dovah, and that was really successful. But Dovah has since made the adjustment, stopped teching, so now it's time to mix in a few more throws.
Yeah, I mean, Dovah has just stopped teching altogether.
Yeah.
He's not pressing throw at all.
I think it depends on the player, right? But as a general rule, I feel like you should be going like 80% throw, 20% shimmy maybe.
Right? Because if you're shimmying too much, you're gonna get hit by all these slides, all of these sweeps, and the medium kicks.
Exactly. Chun is such a bad character to drop a shimmy versus as well, because her low confirms are either kind of safe or just very strong.
Right.
And the slide is obviously super dangerous. As you can see, Dovah not really threatening with the throw baits at all. Just going for that forward medium punch when he does bait it.
Oh, nice!
He's going to go out the corner, which is nice. But he dropped.
And he's back in.
Far enough. Oh, and he
gets hit by the max range overhead.
Oh, this is a very dangerous situation.
Oh, nice situation.
And just as happened in Brofanka, even though I just said that I didn't think that would happen, does go down 7-0. That doesn't mean
he's got 3 more games to play with.
Exactly. And 10-0. It hasn't looked 7-0. I agree.
It has not. It's true, but we've seen 10-0s before that didn't look 10-0.
It's what is it like?
You gotta win games.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is a real thing as well. Like, you can play very well, but closing out a game is a whole different thing.
A different skill.
Especially when you have like a mental block like Penguin very clearly does versus Dovah, unfortunately. Oh, the corner combos. He's got the corner combos on lock.
He does. They look cool. Man, come on, Penguin. Let's go.
We've got to see something here. Stop doing V-skill at the start of the round.
He keeps doing it.
See something.
Oh, he went for the throw, but this time Dovah checked. What? What a genius. Penguin throws the first time in many games, and Dovah just knows. There it was.
Okay, that was good. That was good. He did get the shimmy.
Again.
Something. Yes, the medium punch.
Don't drop the combo.
And he takes a round.
Let's go.
A round, maybe his first round in a little bit here, I think.
Let's go, Penguin baby.
And if he gets a good confirm into CA now, that's like a great start. Tries to do something off that V skill, not such a great decision.
I'll say one thing right now, Dovah is going to win the uglier costume competition.
Absolutely. Like, in almost every match he plays, I feel like he's have good taste in costumes, unfortunately. Good tick throw, and this is
big great damage.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Good tech.
Again.
Yes. Yes.
No, he's gonna press. Yes!
Oh, genius level intellect.
Genius!
Penguin. I
On the
love that.
board!
3 throws and then just baits out the button. Just goes
the
for the
button?
safer Orochi option.
It wasn't even one button. Like, if Dova had pressed the one light kick and then blocked, it would have been fine. This was not a whiff punish. He just
It
kept...
wasn't a whiff punish, but it was like a...
Yeah. It was a good option to press that button, right? But
Exactly.
like, Dova
Safe.
could have just stopped pressing the button, maybe.
No.
That would have been good.
I
Good
mean,
idea.
I respect Dover for not just like doing the beta virgin option of taking the throw. Like, he actually did the Chad press buttons, but it just
Right.
didn't work out for that time.
Ooh, okay. Man, good
Oh,
round
yeah,
from
see,
DovahChief
press
so
buttons-
far. Punish!
Punish! Oh, yeah, you definitely have to
No.
dash forward for that. The EX obviously goes very far forward, so you can't.
We
punish
probably
it very
gotten
easily.
something off the command dash, right?
I mean, maybe if he'd done raw tango, that would have.
Right? Yeah, that's
But
what I
I'm pretty sure if he just like literally done a regular dash, gets clipped by that slide. It's so annoying.
Slide is
the
very
thing-
annoying, but it's also not very good. You just have to block it.
Well, if you block it at max range, it's like you can't even.
Yeah,
Effectively
true, but
punish
like,
it,
I
but-
mean, Penguin walks back and forth. You know,
Nice.
we've discussed this. He doesn't really tend to walk a little bit, block a little bit. He keeps walking.
See, why is he going for hard punch meaty here? He stop it. That's not good.
Stop it!
He needs to do light punch.
Oh,
light
almost got
kick.
the anti-air.
Nice counter hit, but drops it. He
Oh,
gets
don't
it.
drop-
No, don't drop your combos. You can't drop your combos. He doesn't drop his
Okay.
combo.
He didn't drop it. Oh!
Yes, and the shimmy comes out, and that's a kill.
Let's go, baby.
It sounded like your audio cut out because too high pitched there.
It could be.
Oh. Okay, another round for Penguin. Could this be his second game? Oh, Orochi just gets the counter hit.
Penguin's
and
got a ton
another
of bar.
counter hit.
Oh,
Yeah, Dover finally going
no!
for DP again, but Penguin answering right back with his own DP. DP again? No. And good thing too, Dover did wait it out.
Oh, he didn't have
Try
any
to get the
meter.
shimmy, that
Penguin
would've been
could have just.
He could have done, but he
Pressure.
was hoping that Dover was going to throw tech and get some extra damage. But
Yeah,
these
true.
view reversals
That's
not really coming off for Penguin. Penguin does quite like his view reversals, but not doing them in the best situations here because Dover's just able to block.
Okay, Penguin, jump at the right time. Jump.
Yeah, what he's got to do
Now.
is he's got to jump, but it has to be at the right time. That's the
I told him
important-
to jump at the right time.
important thing about jumping. No. Yes, punish. No,
That's why I
don't
said
jump.
jump at the right time, Allison.
Exactly.
Don't just jump.
That would be pretty stupid. Oh, and Dover doesn't cross over the side this time. Oh, and he takes the game. He was looking pretty solid there, actually. You can't really.
Yeah,
Should
no, you
talk
can't.
about that.
You can't accuse
Much as
DovahChief
I'd
of
like.
cheaping it out. You know,
No.
his character isn't cheap either.
No.
Honestly,
She's not cheap. She's pretty annoying, and that V trigger 2 is a little cheap, I think. Although it's the kind of cheap that is like only cheap if you're trying to kind of counter it actively, because if you just block every time, it sucks.
yeah,
So I guess
mean,
it's not cheap.
this is a solid V trigger. It's very useful in every situation.
Good combo. Just gonna see
Not every situation. Again, block that shit.
Yeah, EX comes out again, and for some reason Penguin does keep eating that Hayakashu or whatever.
Yeah, the down forward heavy kick. Yeah,
Yeah. Can cross up.
it's extremely
Oh,
slow.
good jump.
Ooh.
Very good timing. That's
Waits for the
obviously
damage?
Oh,
Oh,
of course he
no!
wasn't gonna
Misses
EXP
it.
that.
Okay.
But
Keeps him in
that's
there.
the wrestle, and he does
Oh,
go for the wake up
no.
buttons, and
Yeah,
he's gonna get.
that's a meaty.
Nice. Love
Dova
that. Give him a
missed the
taste of his
meaty.
own fucking medicine. Punch him in the ball.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
Penguin-
the 3-framer?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Just very disrespectful. Hard kick, dash up, throw there. And once again, Penguin does get hit by that.
And he's in the corner.
Plus up. And yeah, he's in this very scary corner position. Although against, like, you know, it is scary to be in the corner, but it's a lot scarier to be in the corner versus Karen than it versus Chun.
Yep.
Good V reversal. That was much better because that is just a guaranteed V reversal situation.
I don't know how it is in this season, but I mean, Chun used to not be able to actually seamlessly crouch, jab into throw. You had to do a
What?
little micro walk before.
Oh, I see. I imagine she probably isn't able to do that now.
Okay, Penguin on his. Oh, he tried to go through. Right.
He did try. I don't often think that is an especially worthwhile thing to try. But sometimes you gotta represent that option.
Man, Dova has got Penguin's number
Yeah.
sometimes.
He's got his number about on an 8-to-1 ratio, I
Right,
would say.
yeah. It's pretty
this
good
point.
ratio.
But Penguin looking pretty good in this round if he can just get one decent. Oh my god, that was a great tech. You can't.
Oh,
of
okay,
course.
punish! Let's go, baby.
Penguin. He's
Super!
gonna get the super. If this lands.
It's it!
Oh, Penguin, you are a god. Get that water.
Get
That
that
was
water.
sick. That was good.
I like it.
That's
8 to
super
2?
cool.
He's gonna bring it back all the way.
He's gonna do it.
Gonna do it. Everybody
has to do it.
believe.
Everybody, raise your pog chants for Penguin.
Spirit bombs, etc. Ping Beanen! Or however the fuck you pronounce that.
You ever watch Pengu when you were a kid?
Pengu,
It's
yeah, hell
really-
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pengu.
No, Pingu.
Fucking claymation. Yeah, Pingu? Pingu? I don't know.
It's absolutely. Well, maybe it's Pingu, whatever fucking country you come from. In the UK.
Whatever backwater shithole.
Okay, we're sort of back to regularly scheduled programming
Oh.
now. Making some but crush counter comes in, but yeah, still not exactly like super optimized on his regular combos. If though, just crush counter hard kick into hard punch, but
I mean, it
just
can be
doesn't
tricky
need
to do
it.
the combo there. It can be tricky.
maybe
You have to,
you.
you have to dash up. You mean Chun, right?
Oh,
DovahChief?
trade sweep! Oh, please stop it. Get some help. Penguin
Nova
takes
tends to
pressure in the
shimmy with
corner,
that
no AA.
back medium punch.
Penguin, if you watch this VOD, please count your AAs and then go into training mode and practice them. Oh, that should be
Oh.
it. Is he going to drop this? Yeah. Let's go.
There we go.
Jump in, full confirm, and just after shit talking Dova's nice little.
You usually do not see that super. That's cool.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll see.
Mostly Chun-Li had to waste it all on EX legs, right?
Yeah, and Dova likes to spend most of it on EX bird kick.
As well. Yeah. I mean, first the EX legs, and then the EX work.
He hasn't spent a lot on EX fireball.
Round one.
That's a thing.
He spent it once for combo and once to get a throw after for the.
Yeah, that's true. AA, that's a good angle to AA. Karen can do that. But Dova just smelling blood in the water right now, and he's
He
just
is
going
fucking
in.
9
Sweet,
to 2.
that's a punish, obviously. But he goes for. See, Penguin, why would you pop like what possesses you to go for hard punch there in that situation?
Oh. Okay.
Don't hard punch. Okay. Jump is
Are you
great.
telling him to do the light kick?
He
you
needs to
saying?
do a light kick. It's +2, and it's
good.
4 frames.
Get a throw
Why
after?
would you do it? Exactly. Very aggressive
EX.
wake up option there. Penguin just stands for a split second and a slide comes out. Thing is that you're at a range where you're thinking hard punch, but then she does like a slide on the floor.
I feel if Penguin would hold down back for like a couple seconds in a row, he would probably catch it down one of the
Almost
slides.
certainly. But like this is the thing: is it's still an advantage to get your opponent to hold down back. That's why I
Right.
think they're like stronger
Mental
than people,
plus frames.
because you do counterplay him by holding down back a lot, but then it's like
You gotta
You're
just
getting
do it
a-
once or twice, just to let him see that you have the punish,
yeah. Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
there he gets it in! No!
But you like it's very difficult to just confirm off that.
Oh,
The
Nova
air
almost
towards
has it.
SF
Oh,
is
interrupts!
Penguin not finishing out these block strings all the time, and if he did, then he would be able to confirm into the. Very aggressive play, but not. Dova is actually doing a pretty good job
That
of
range for the
blocking
punish.
these situations out, and he's one round away now, isn't he?
Can Karen actually punish a slide with a medium kick? Crouching medium kick?
Probably if he
think
gets
so.
it early enough. Because the timing is maybe a little bit weird
straight.
based on where it
Full
hits you,
strength.
but
Oh, that's it! He's gonna win with the slide!
Is it gonna kill?
I don't know.
Okay.
The super is.
It
Will
is
it
gonna-
kill?
Yeah.
Oh!
At least he waited till the situation.
Oh
I guess.
no! He didn't let me do my James Chen.
Oh, is
Well, it did kill.
gonna kill?
Will it kill? It did! It did kill,
You
literally.
sound like a fucking DBZ announcer. Or something.
Well, I mean,
Jen
that's
Chen
good
is
too.
like, and DovahChief is your Boot Burn champion.
Boob
I
Burn
mean,
champion? No, but that's true.
That's great.
DovahChief is your Boobdome champion. Allison is correct. Dova only needs to win one more to get a beautiful hand-drawn picture like this, made of himself and his favorite character.
And then would it be the Dome or the Chief Dome? Both of them are so good.
Both are pretty good.
Dome for the alliteration and Chief Dome because it's like chiefdom.
Chiefdom, yeah.
I
Pretty good.
like both
it.
of those.
I mean, we'll leave Dova to decide if he can win next
I'm
week.
also very excited by the possibility of the Raptor Dome or also the Vomit Dome.
I don't think the Raptor Dome is ever going to happen, but
No, unfortunately.
I mean,
it
we'll
would
just
be
have to
great.
find someone else who has Raptor as their nickname.
Yeah, maybe I'll make a Smurf called Vomit. We'll
Right.
Just do that.
Yes, Vomit Dome. All right, thank you. I mean, you know, Penguin did say GG's in the Discord, in the PM.
It was a good game, is the thing. It wasn't.
He
a bad
wasn't
game.
that salty that he wouldn't say GG. It wasn't
Yeah.
Azeron levels of salt.
Well, it's a little bit of salt, but no, mostly we're good. I think.
Right? Well, you know.
Who had the see Dova?
Actually, you know, I mean, it was going to kill, right? It was a sliver, and the last hit was yet to come.
Interesting stats here from Frost.
Frost, yeah,
Actually
exactly.
interesting. Not even being sarcastic. Dova had twice as many EXDPs, and he got
Yeah, you got
to land.
right. He
So-
he stayed at 75% pretty consistently throughout the
Did he
match.
really? So Penguin, like, I don't know. I do think it's the thing is if you're already winning, I think you don't really need to worry about blocking DPs because it's just like they lose out on the bar and you're already winning, so it's fine. But I think it can be the difference between winning and losing if you're smart about it. And
I think so.
Penguin
I mean-
definitely could have done a bit more, especially in some of the predictable situations like a corner.
Yeah,
and
in the
he wasn't
corner,
really
the
getting
EX
after
SVKs hit
everything.
more than anything, which is the most expected
For sure.
way to use them, right?
Yeah. And maybe Penguin's being kind of smart, you know, like second level thought, like, oh, it's obvious, so he won't do it. But
Oh, you're saying Penguin
some
was too
point-
smart and went one Yomi
No.
level too deep?
no, obviously not. He was.
Obviously not. Wow, all right.
But if you're expecting them to do or unpredictable DPs, like maybe after a button, after an
Right.
air reset, maybe it's best to just start off by looking for the obvious ones.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
But I do think there's some like very easy things that Penguin could do to make that game a lot closer or in his favor. Confirming all of his combos for one, anti-airing for another. Two pretty key things.
All right, well, we'll leave you with that, folks. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Allison, for commentating.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks to Dova and Penguin for playing. And we will see next week if DovahChief can enter the Hall of Fame.
Woohoo!
All right, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
See you later.